What is going on, everybody? Welcome in to Adulting Shouldn't Suck live stream. We haven't done it for a while. We figured we'd come in here, get you guys caught up to speed with what we've been doing. All right. If you guys are new here, if you guys are returning viewers, we're going to introduce ourselves anyways because we haven't been here for a while.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Philip.
And we teach you what you need to know about being a grown-up.
Because adulting shouldn't suck. If you guys are watching this live, make sure you guys drop in the comments and let us know where you guys are watching from. Let us know how your guys' week is going, and let us know what has been going on with you guys here since we've been live last. If you guys are watching this in the replay, also make sure you guys are doing the same exact thing in the comments. Let us know where you guys are watching it from, how your guys' live has been going on, and what has been going on with everybody. Moving forward, we are going to try to go live every week on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. So make sure you guys save the date in your guys' calendar and make sure you guys come tune in on those lives so you guys can hang out with us and get caught up to speed with what is going on. As you guys know, we've been talking a lot about moving out because school doesn't talk to you guys about that. When a lot of you guys are wanting to move out of your guys' parents' house so you guys can get that freedom. We here at Adulting Shouldn't Suck want to know what else you guys need to know and what you guys want to learn so we can help make some videos around that stuff for you guys.
So we haven't gone live in a long time, and there's a good reason for it. Promise. We've been busy trying to change the world. Literally trying to change the world.
Literally.
And it takes an insane amount of work. And we've been working on an online financial course for the last 3 years, but really full time for the last year. And we finally finished it about a month ago. And we're like proud dads of this thing.
Yeah, guys, it's really an awesome thing. You guys might have seen some of the videos come out, and it's called Rethink Financial Education. You guys probably saw some of the videos from the course drop into our channel feed. And if you guys are wondering where these videos randomly came from, that is what the curriculum is called. Again, that's Rethink Financial Education, and it is a curriculum that is designed for public schools, charter schools, private schools, online schools, and even homeschool students. We literally based this curriculum that we created off of feedback that we got from teaching over 10,000 students over the 3.5 years that we instructed in classrooms and over the YouTube that we were doing with you guys. So there's a lot of information that went into this course.
So we're working right now on getting that curriculum into schools all across America. And then by the end of the curriculum that's designed specifically for high school students, they will have not only learned about finances, but actually set up the systems that they're going to be using after they graduate and automating those systems by the time they finish the curriculum. So they're not just learning about it, they're implementing everything they're learning while they're learning it.
So if you guys don't have your financial system set up or automated, and you know somebody who could benefit from learning about banking, budgeting, how to build credit, debt, taxes and income, investing, we put the link in the description. So make sure that you guys send that to somebody who needs it. Or if you need it yourself, make sure you guys check it out. Our days were totally consumed with creating this course. It took so much time. You guys would have no idea how much time it actually took to go into this thing. But now our time and energy is going to go back towards making content for you guys and reaching out to these schools and getting the curriculum out there in front of all of these students and trying to change as many lives as we can as fast as possible.
I mean, everybody complains about, there's students aren't being taught about finances in high school and why aren't we taught about this stuff? Man, we figured out why, because it takes an insane amount of time and money to create a program like this. And I understand why people haven't done it, because with our team, it took this long to do it.
Yeah.
And it's an insane amount of work, but I'm glad we're finally at this point where we're getting it out there and helping people. So outside of that, I've been busy. I retire from the National Guard next month. So that's cool. After 20 years.
Woo!
Joined back when I was 17. So I'll be done when I'm 37, right before I turn 38. So that's cool. High five.
High five. Very nice. But yeah, so everybody, with all of the stuff that we've been doing, Don't worry, we definitely have not forgotten about you guys. All right. We've been doing all sorts of stuff, like we've been saying,
Mhm.
and we want you guys to let us know what type of stuff that you guys need help with. Okay. We're getting together next month. I'm flying down to Arizona with the family, and Alex and I are going to be putting out some videos. We're going to create some content for you guys, and we're going to make awesome stuff for you guys to watch. Okay. So, what do you guys need help with? Fitness? You guys need help with cooking some food? You guys need to know how to meal prep? All of this stuff that seems basic is really not. So, if you guys need help with it, using a crock pot, barbecuing, whatever it might be, let us know in the comments. Yo, Blake, thank you for the congratulations. But yeah, guys, let us know what you guys need help with, and we can start tallying up some lists on what you guys need, and we can start making some tailored content that is going to help you guys achieve those goals.
So we're really thinking about kind of taking a shift with the channel and going more of like a life skills route. I mean, we're always going to throw in some personal finances and talk about moving out. You know, it's kind of the core of the channel. We're not going to get away from that, but we're looking to expand on the topics. Like Philip was saying, stuff that you need to know, right, in order to be a functional adult in the real world. So like how to ace a job interview, or something as basic as like how to make friends as an adult, right? Because it's not as easy once you're out of school to create your own network of people that you hang out with. Why you should be using a journal, how to deal with stress, how to be more confident, stuff like that. That's really important to people that is kind of being left out of a lot of society. I mean, people don't talk about a lot of this stuff. And if they do, you get some skewed people online, man. You get some wackos on the left and some wackos on the right that, you know, are like anti-male or super red pilled on the right. And, you know, they're both equally destructive, just in different ways. And it's hard to find people to have balanced views. And so that's the approach we want to take, is like, you know, how to be a successful young person, you know, without really just pushing stuff that's extreme for views and clicks, and to try to help people and make your lives better by producing some quality content. So let us know what kind of stuff you're looking for that we can help you out with. And that's what we want to start making, and really customize that channel for that.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. So ultimately, what we want to do is we want to help you guys win at life. That's going to be the most important thing that we want to accomplish here at Adulting Shouldn't Suck. And we think that we've got a pretty grounded approach to life that can help a lot of people out. All right. We're not perfect, and we never have claimed to be, but we figured a lot of things out, and we have a lot to share with people so they don't make the same mistakes that we did. You know, we've learned a lot of life lessons that have made things a lot easier for us, which is the reason why we started this channel in the first place. So, like Alex was saying, let us know what type of content that you guys want, and we can do the best that we can to make it as easy for us to translate it to you guys. And then we're going to be going live again Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. Okay. So make sure you guys are there. That's 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And then don't forget to comment and let us know where you guys are watching from. I mean, that's pretty much kind of the update that we have for you guys. Now we're going to hang out with you guys. We're going to answer some questions that you guys have. If there's anybody here hanging out in the chat that wants to just kind of pick our brains about a couple things, we have another 10 minutes or so that we can hang out with y'all before I got to go pick up my midget from school. So
adulting.
Yeah, no, Blake says he wants to know what it needed to start traveling. Oh, I mean, really, you just need an ID card and a little bit of money, right? And a backpack, right? There's simple ways to do it. There's more glamorous, expensive ways to do it. But yeah, however you want to do it.
I say it depends on what kind of traveling you want to do, man. So everybody's different. Some people like to go to beaches. Some people just want to go, you know, somewhere else in the state. Some people want to go, you know, live some fancy, you know, life vacation, dream vacation or whatever. So it really just depends on the person. Like, it comes down to, you got to have money. You got to know how to book an airplane ticket. And then if you don't have a whole lot of money, how you can stretch that the furthest you possibly can. Because I mean, I've definitely done that, you know, where I didn't have a lot of money and I still wanted to go on a vacation, but how do you do that for cheap?
Yep.
Or if you have money, how do you plan out all the different activities and things that you want to do? I mean, there's all kinds of different variations of that.
Yeah. One thing that you've probably heard us talk about in some of our earlier videos was having multiple savings accounts, right?
Mhm.
And one of these savings accounts that I used to have personally was for travel. All right. And every paycheck, I would put 25 bucks in it, 50 bucks in it, 100 bucks in it. It all depended on what I could afford with my budget at the time. But eventually, I ended up towards the later part of my grown up life, right? I say that like I'm really old. I'm 34, but I was putting like $500 a month into this travel account. All right. And for a good 2 year stint, I was all over the place. I was traveling here, traveling
Mhm.
there. Every 45 days or so, I was going somewhere. And that's what I did. But I liked a little bit, they were a little bit more glamorous trips. That's what I like to do. So
Nah,
we're talking
oh,
resorts,
what it is, bro. You like
you
bougie
know,
things.
bougie butlers, all inclusive and whatnot. But yo, there was a time that I did go to Costa Rica with a backpack, and we would kind of walk around the country with our backpacking and stay in hostels. And those things were like 25 bucks a night. All right. And they had little restaurants on site, and it was great. They provide you with a bed and a shower and some kibbles to eat. It was everything you needed. And it was a cheap portion of the trip, right? So there's ways you can do it for cheap. There's ways you can do it for a lot of money. It all depends on what you can afford, what you're willing to spend is really the
Mhm.
bigger part of it.
I mean, you brought up a good point, though. Having that money that you set aside every single month
Mm-hmm.
makes it so much easier when the time comes to actually go spend that money to go on a trip because it's already there. You already saved up for it. It's not going to eat away at any of your monthly bills or your quality of life or whatever because that money's already been saved. And I've done that and it makes life easy. And I have not done that. And then it becomes stressful because like, oh,
Yeah.
how am I going to afford this trip? Am I going to be able to go on this trip? I know personally, if it's outside of that money that I set aside for trips, like, now I got a family and stuff. So then, for a while there, I was going to Disneyland and all the, family crap. And like Philip was like, hey man, let's go snowboarding up at, was it Whistler? Wherever it was, Bachelor?
Yeah.
First one up
Yeah.
in Canada?
Yeah.
Whistler?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, bro, I can't do that. That's outside of my budget. Like,
Yeah.
I
Still
could,
haven't
I
gone,
wanted to,
mind
but
you.
it's not in my travel.
I've been trying to get him to go for like 10 years now at this point, and he still has not gone. He's
Maybe I just don't
ridiculous.
want to go.
But yo, he wants to go sleep outside for 2 weeks under some trees on a backpacking trail somewhere.
I
But
have been trying to talk you into that too.
guys, so on that note, also there's a motivational poster that I saw yesterday on social media, which speaks 1,000 words. And essentially what it said was that if you don't prioritize your mental health, right, like it will prioritize its time for you, and it'll make you, tend to it by, you not being able to do something for the day, your mental health being so bad that you don't want to do anything. You can't go outside. You need to go to the doctor because your physical health is due to all of this different stuff. So essentially what it was saying, and I'm paraphrasing here, it said that if you don't prioritize your mental health or your physical health or just your overall health, then your health will make you prioritize it by the illness, like physically and mentally and so on and so forth. So even if you don't think you can afford it, right, make a way to make it happen, and you will thank yourself later on in life for it.
It doesn't have to just be traveling either. I mean, that just comes down to like,
Mhm.
what you put in your mouth, the kind of food you eat, whether you get out and exercise or just go on a walk or you go on a hike or you're just physically active. I don't know, whatever your thing is, if you go dancing or whatever, just moving and being physically active, getting those endorphins out. But then, yeah, you got to go on vacation sometime too. I mean, everybody needs a break. Life can get stressful, and you're absolutely right though. Life will force you to take a break. You have a mental breakdown or whatever. If you redline it for too long.
This is our secretary, guys. She wanted some camera time.
Want to say hi?
Yeah, but yeah, Blake, man, if you're just trying to do some U.S. travel, I mean that's easy to accomplish, right? It all depends. There's so much to do in the U.S. If you wanted to do backpacking stuff like Alex does, if you wanted to see some of like the touristy locations like Vegas or the Grand Canyon or wherever in the hell else there is in the U.S., it's pretty easy to kind of get around in the States. You got trains, you got buses. All of those are typically cheap ways to travel.
And if you got buddies that want to road trip with you and split the cost,
absolutely,
it's that much more affordable.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, guys, I know we kind of peaked out here at about 8 viewers during the live, so we appreciate you guys for coming in and hanging out with us and showing us your guys' continued love and support and appreciation. Hopefully you guys are excited about the future that we have going on and the things that are coming with Adulting Shouldn't Suck and the Rethink Financial. If you guys don't have any other last questions for us, we about to get going, y'all. Ooh, we got one more comment in here. Let's see what it says. Oh, we got a couple of comments in here. Okay.
Oh, popping in at the end.
Yeah, popping in at the end. Yo, Jordan, thank you for stopping in. TD. Alex, go ahead. You can hit that one.
So, had a rough day today. Struggling later with college. For next fall 2023 semester, I have in mind taking part-time and hopefully move out of my house by fall 2023. Any recommendation? All right. So sounds like you're going to school full-time right now, and then you're looking to drop down to part-time and then moving out.
Roommates.
Yeah, always,
100%.
Man. Roommates, 100%. Get some roommates, 2 or 3, however many you need to afford being able to live on your own. And then it's got to come down to what's most important to you. You got to keep your eye on the ball. Like, if you're going to drop down to part-time when you're going to college, you got to be working full-time, probably to support yourself. And what's your plan to get back to going to full-time so you can get back on track to graduating in a decent amount of time and not dragging it out forever, right? Because if you're going to go to college, you don't want to be stuck in that phase forever, right? So you want to be through it as quick as you possibly can, because being a broke college student typically sucks. So try not to drag it out if you can. But yeah, as far as moving out, man, roommates is the way to go. Live as cheap as you can. Try to minimize any student loans if you have to use them at all. And then, yeah, try to keep your eye on the ball. That's the biggest thing. That's the hardest one, is when you're going to college, is just not getting derailed by life and all the expensive crap that comes with it while you're trying to live and go to school. So yeah, that's the biggest part, is just staying focused on your goals.
Hell yeah. Max, just to slightly touch on your comments. Firstly, we're amazing to work for. We are the best ever. And secondly, we don't need you to be our butler because we can do things ourselves. But thank you, though, for clarifying the question that we didn't ask you to do. And then David, yo, got a question. Do you have any advice? 21 years, starting life. Yes, actually, the biggest thing that we could probably recommend to you is, firstly, don't get into debt, okay? Debt is absolutely horrible, and we're actually going to be making a video on this, so make sure that you have those notifications on for the videos that we do drop out, because this is something that I personally wanted to tackle in the next series of videos. But things to avoid: debt, okay? Baby mamas, all right? Speaking from experience.
I was about to say that.
And then also just make sure that you're working. If you're not working right now, you need to be. All right. You always need a job, even if it's part-time, if it's 1/4 time, 1/3 time, you need a job and you need to be saving some money. All right. Having money at a young age that is coming in regularly is going to benefit you and help you get those things that you do need when you're more into your adult life. So we're talking, the furnitures. Okay. When you do move, you obviously want your bed, your dressers, whatever type of stuff that you can take with you to the next spot. All of that stuff is eventually going to cost you money, and those are things you're going to need. A vehicle that's paid off, okay, is another super important thing, because being able to be mobile is super important. That's going to open up a lot more opportunities for you. But yeah, mainly the 3 things, right? Don't have a kid, don't get into debt, and save some money. All right. Those are the big three takeaways that we would recommend if you're just starting out, unless you had anything to add, Alex.
I'd throw always work on yourself, man. Always be trying to make progress on yourself mentally and physically, right? Be reading all the time, watching good videos, not trash, feeding your mind good things, surrounding yourself with good people, staying fit, and knowing what your values are. So the more you can be in alignment with what you believe and what you want out of life, the more purpose you're going to get out of it and the happier you're going to be. So if you try to find a job that is aligned with what you want to do in life, what you think might bring you more purpose or value, then I would absolutely go after that and try to not work mindless jobs just for a paycheck. I mean, if you got to do that as a stepping stone to get where you want to go, then that's what you got to do. But always try to find stuff that's going to bring more purpose to you in your life, and inevitably you'll be happier.
Absolutely. Well, guys, that is going to be it. I got to go. But as a reminder and some takeaways from today's live stream, all right, stay tuned for the future content coming from Adulting Shouldn't Suck. They're going to be great. We are going to be going live weekly, right? Because we love hanging out with you guys. We miss you guys. So we're going to be going live Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right. So make sure you guys are here. If you guys have more questions for us in the future, make sure that you guys are here to ask us those questions. And then additionally, in the comments, let us know what type of content that you guys want in the future for our future videos coming out. And we'll make sure to get some videos out for you guys to help you guys take over the world. But that's going to be it for us today. My name is Philip. It's my amazing partner here, Alex. We're going to catch y'all later. See you.
See you guys next week.